let's talk about some just odd little guys. This is the Desman, and it sure is a creature. One of the most creatures I've ever seen. So there's actually two kind of groupings of Desmans. There's one in the Pyrenees area and there's one in Russia. Like two kind of subgroups. Unfortunately, both of them are endangered, with the Russian being critically endangered, which is very unfortunate. However, we're just this isn't an endangered species spotlight, we're just talking about how odd they are. So the Desmans are actually a subgrouping of moles. They're related to moles and their other relatives, which is interesting because they are considered to be amphibious. So they're not amphibious in the same way that frogs and like newts are amphibians. That's a different grouping. They're amphibious in the way that they spend about 50-50 equal time in the water as well as on land. So they are diving animals. They spend a good amount of time in water and they have very good adaptations for that. They have small eyes and internal ears, which means they don't actually have an outside ear, which allows them to be covered when diving, so water doesn't get in their ears. Also, their nostrils can close to allow water to stay out when diving. That was odd phrasing. Their also weird nose serves another purpose, as it kind of acts as a shovel and just like a detector to kind of shuffle around the bottom of creek beds and ponds to find anything that it wants to eat, which is largely insects or other aquatic invertebrates. The claws look similar to a mole's, and that's used for digging burrows in the sides of streams and creeks and ponds. They kind of dig little burrows where they raise their children. They also have very, very strong musk glands, which releases a incredibly bad scent when they're threatened, kind of like a skunk does, so be wary of these guys because they smell real bad. But yeah, I was not aware of these guys' existence until recently, and I'm willing to bet that many of you were not aware of their existence until this video. Regardless, they are very cool, if a little bit strange, and hopefully the conservation efforts to save both of the populations will be successful.